try to think of ways to just delay the fear of what will happen next if things don't go my way. Well, I'm up, I'm down, my thoughts confounding everything I say. When you find out that I'm in love with you, well, are you gonna break my heart or tell me that you feel it too? I've got way too many questions and I'm looking for a clue. When you find out, well, tell me what you gonna do. I rise in the morning when everything's quiet and all is new. I reach for the phone and I know that it's time to tell the truth. What do I say? How do I tell you how I feel? Is everything okay? Well, maybe or maybe not. When you find out that I'm in love with you, well, are you gonna break my heart or tell me that you feel it too? I've got way too many questions and I'm looking for a clue. When you find out, well, tell me what you gonna do. So that's When You Find Out. Thank you, Nicholas, and Nicholas's friend whose name I don't know.
Dolita.
Okay.
Lita, that's right, I remember now. So yeah, that's just a new one, and it's funny because my girlfriend's here, and I was thinking back to like before she and I were together, and I wrote that song just about feelings of like, how do I admit this? So this second song, I know this is songwriter's thing or whatever, but this song has always been a special one for me as a cover. It's not really my style. I do mostly like country stuff, sometimes branch out of country like that last song, but this is one of my favorite songs of all time. It's by Alice in Chains, and I just kind of started playing this new version that's like more haunting. It's Nutshell. I'll give that bombshell away, but instead of playing it normally, I've kind of like playing it in a little bit of a higher key, and my voice might sound god awful. I don't really know, because I'm gonna be singing fully in head voice here, but fuck it, I'm just gonna do it because the song means a lot to me, and rearranging it in this way has really meant a lot to me. Chase Miss Pretty Lies. We face that path of time. And yet I fight, and yet I fight this battle all alone. No one to cry to, and no place to call home. a better dad. Thank you, Dane. Thank you, Nicholas and Solita. I appreciate it. Like I said, that song, it's one of my dad's favorite songs. I grew up with that song, and for me, it was always rocking country and rocking that kind of '90s grungy emo shit. And I watched City and Color do a cover of that song in a higher key. I highly recommend checking that out. Dallas Green is an amazing musician. And that really inspired me to go with that more haunting, higher key, playing around with chord inversions and stuff like that on that song. So that kind of leads me, not at all, to the next song I'll play. City and Color. So actually, it's a guy named Dallas Green, and his name is a city and a color, and so his stage name is City and Color. So I guess he's real creative with naming. So the other day, last week I had finals and I was studying for those, and I took too much Adderall studying to try to focus up, and wanted to write a song while I still had that focus. And I wanted a songwriting prompt, so I scoured the internet to try to find a good songwriting prompt, and I finally came across, with some help from friends, a songwriting prompt that's imagine a lost dog, write a song from his perspective, but don't mention that you're a dog. And so that's kind of how this next song last week came to fruition. And I've been messing with it. I'll keep writing it and rewriting it probably 1,000 times before I do anything with it. But here's the version we have. I'm lost on this lonesome road, and I really don't know if I can find my way home. Said I'm lost, and I don't know if I can. I find my way back again. I don't have any plans, so come find me and confine me in your kennel of love. I'm wishing you'd realize I'm missing. Well, send me a sign from above. Well, I'm lost. Well, it's been almost 3 days. Tell me, is this the right way? Am I on the wrong track? I'm lost, and I've been left without choice, and all I need is your voice, calling my name, calling me back. So come Please confine me in your kennel of love. I'm wishing that you would realize I'm missing. Send me a sign from above. They try to control me, and I cry. I need you to console me, but you don't know where I'm to be found. So I guess I'm a lone wolf now. But come find me, please confine me in your kennel of love. Yeah, I'm wishing that you would realize I'm missing. Send me a sign from above. Thank you, guys. Thomas, do you want me to just extend this, or do you want me to play again later? Because I can just do 2 more real quick, and that can be it.
You can do what you want. You can play a couple more, and then a couple more later on.
All right, cool. I'll do that.
You're a featured performer, so you get to play whatever you want to do.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I want to respect everybody else's time too. I don't want everybody to just tune in to sit here and watch me, but I'll do a couple more now, and then we can get on to Frenchie and Dane and hear what they've got.
Okay.
Sounds good. All right, so
Your party, Cole.
I know, but I like partying with other people. That's what's important to me. I like hanging out with all you guys. That's what makes it fun. So I wrote this song in Nashville with some songwriters. I tell this story a lot, but I was just kind of in a songwriting round. You kind of all get stuck into a room with other people and hang out and write music, and then cut a demo and try to get it out there. And I was lucky the song got onto John Party's album that came out in 2018. It's called Can't Turn You Down. I wrote it with a couple other guys, and it's a song that to this day I love to play. Love the feelings of it. It's a cool song. I like playing it on guitar. I like singing it. I naturally sing this song with a more country accent, and I think it's just a product of the time I wrote it and what it means to me. And that's really where my roots are with country music. So this is Can't Turn You Down. You're like a highway to a rebel that's ready to run. A no trespass on a barbed wire jump that I can't resist. That's just the way it is. You're a don't touch red button I wanna push, and you're a bad for me that feels so good, and we both know I can't say no. Cause a phone call turns into a what's up, turns into baby, can you pick me up? Hey, I'm downtown, and I don't wanna go home. After 2 left turns, it's you and me alone. It turns into tangled up on my couch, and you slipping your kisses right across my mouth. That turns into later on, the lights turn down. Cause I can't turn you down. I can say that I ain't picking up next time. I could say I don't want it, but I'd be lying. Because baby, the truth is I want you, and there ain't a damn thing that I can do. A phone call turns into a what's up, turns into baby, can you pick me up? Hey, I'm downtown, and I don't wanna go home. After 2 left turns, it's you and me alone. And turns into tangled up up on my couch and you slipping your kisses right across my mouth. That turns into later on the lights turn down, 'cause I can't turn you down. You're like my favorite song, I can't turn you off. And a phone call turns into a what's up turns into baby, can you pick me up? Yeah, I'm downtown, I don't wanna go home after 2 left turns, it's you and me alone. Turns into tangled up on my couch with you slipping your kisses right across my mouth. That turns into later on with the lights turned out, 'cause I can't turn you down. Thank you. What's Nicholas saying? Well, thank you, Nicholas. That's very high compliment. I take that as one of the best compliments. I really appreciate you saying that, man. And hopefully someday that's the truth, you know. That's what I'm working towards. That's what I think a lot of us that like to write music are working towards, just getting that song that hits. And when it comes, it's funny because I was gonna play this song next anyway, but it's definitely my song that's gotten the most airplay. It charted in the country charts, and the story behind it is that a guy named Walker Hayes, he's the guy who sings the song, but he and his wife got in a fight, and they were doing this thing where you just see who can be pissed off more, right? And he tells the story better than I do, so. But they're trying to be pissed off longer, and he just turns on the radio in the car when they're fighting and silent. And the song "Anything But Mine" by Kenny Chesney comes on, and he's like, "Fuck, that was our song." Like, Kenny Chesney has really been the soundtrack. This reminds me when we first moved to Nashville together. Like, so I flipped it to another radio station. He flips it to another radio station, and what song is on this other fucking radio station but "Anything But Mine" by Kenny Chesney? And he's like, and I think, shut up, Kenny. Trying to be pissed, and now all I want to do is cry. And I've had ideas about writing songs about other songs that make you feel away, and it's like when you don't want to hurt but you do want to hurt, and you don't have to hurt but you kind of have to hurt, and you want to hurt, so you listen to that song one more time. And I came up with a line a few months before writing the song, and it was, "I hate the way, I love the way, this hurts when I listen to it." And it was that same feeling. So later the song came up, and Walker's like, "We gotta write this song, we gotta write this song, we gotta write this song." And what line do I have in my back pocket but I love the way, or I hate the way, I love the way, this hurts when I listen to it. And so that made its way into our chorus, and this is a song called "Shut Up, Kenny." You gotta be kidding me, Chesney. Every time I turn the ignition, you're on the radio again, and in the shotgun of my vision, there she is, where she was, where she's not. Well, thanks a lot, man. Ain't like my heart needed your help in the braking department. Yeah, she's already got that taken care of. No offense, but shut up, Kenny. Leave me alone and keep your songs to yourself. Tell me why you gotta sound just like she felt when your stuff was the shit we drove around to. Hell, even your sad songs are fun to make out to. Come on, Kenny, man, you know I like your music, but I hate the way, I love the way it hurts when I listen to it. I know I need to rip this radio out the dash, but I can't. Damn. Shut up, Kenny. Shut up, Kenny. Well, Kenny, please. Hell, even your new tracks hurt. Your voice is like a mean time machine that only goes backwards. Ain't a station you ain't on. I need to change it, but I don't really want to. I'll just keep loving her and hating you. Shut up, Kenny. Leave me alone and keep your songs to yourself. Well, why you gotta sound just like she felt when your stuff was the shit we drove around to, and even your sad songs were fun to make out to. Come on, Kenny, man, you know I like your music, but I hate the way, I love the way it hurts when I listen to it. I know I need to rip the radio out the dash, but I can't. Damn, shut up, Kenny, every time I turn the ignition. Come on, Kenny, every time I turn the ignition. You're on the radio again, and in the shotgun of my vision, she is where she was, where she's not. Oh, thanks a lot. Shut up, Kenny, leave me alone, keep your songs to yourself. Why you gotta sound just like she felt when your stuff was the shit we drove around to, and your sad songs were fun to make out to? Come on, you know I like your music, but I hate the way, I love the way it hurts when I listen to it. I know I need to rip the radio out the dash, but I can't. Damn, shut up, Kenny. Thanks, guys. And I'll finish on this note, just because I'm tired. It's quiet in my house, and I'm gonna lay back with my girlfriend after this and listen to you guys play some. But this is a song called "Dear Rodeo." Yet again. So just for heads up, like, I was a songwriter first before I ever performed music. That's like my baby. It's how I learned music. I always wanted to attack it from a writing standpoint. So I'm playing a lot of songs that I've written that have gone places in my writing. But I am currently in the process of recording my an album under my name, like that. I'm not gonna just have writing for other artists. It's just that a lot of the songs that mean a lot to me happen to be written with other artists. But stay tuned, stay on my Facebook and stuff, and I'll keep everybody posted on the process of my album. But this next song is called Dear Rodeo. Cody Johnson, big Texas country boy. I'm a big fan of his, so working on this song was a big honor of mine. He was a rodeo guy that ended up not being good enough to do the rodeo no more. Got hurt a little bit too much. And, I have a deep respect for bulls. When I was a kid, I was I rode horses on ranches and, worked with these beautiful animals that'll kick you the fuck off them, given the chance. So there's just a respect I have for what people do in the rodeo. And he wrote this song, and it's a love song, a breakup song to the rodeo, but you can also replace rodeo with somebody's name, and it's large mammals are scary as fuck, man. But it's also just a really well done breakup letter that we did, and it just happened to be to the rodeo. I'd be lying if I tried to tell you I don't think about you. After all the miles and the wild nights that we've been through, well, Lord knows we've had a few. Dear rodeo, well, I'd like to say that I took the reins and rode away and held on to... Dear rodeo, sorry. I'd like to say that I took the reins and I rode away with no regrets, no left unsaid. I just turned the page. Oh, but you know better, babe. So I was so focused on strumming and picking that I forgot my own words. Between the almost atoms and the broken bones and dreams of a buckle I'll never put on, I'm jaded and I hate it, but somehow the highs outweigh the lows, and I do it all again, even though we both know I'd still have to let you go. tried like hell to tell myself it was all your fault, and I held on tight with all my might, I just couldn't hang on. And that's hard to hang your hat on, between the almost atoms, the broken bones, and dreams of a buckle I'll never put on. I'm jaded, whoa, I hate it, but somehow the highs outweigh the lows, and I do it all again, even though we both know I'd still have to let you go. Dear rodeo, well, I like to think that you miss me too, but I know you don't. But that don't change the past, baby, that don't change the truth, that I'm still in love with you. Between the almost atoms and the broken bones, and dreams of a buckle I'd never put on, I'm jaded, oh, I hate it, but somehow the highs outweigh the lows, and I do it all again, even though we both know I'd still have to let you go. Dear rodeo. Thanks, guys. That's it for me for now. I'm happy to be here. Thomas, thanks for inviting me to be the featured performer this week. It's nice to be able to play a little more of my writing than usual. And it was perfect, man. Thanks for putting this together. I appreciate it.
Great performance. Everything went pretty well. And Frenchie, you ready? Okay, whenever you're ready, you go ahead and start. Can't hear you now. You make sure your microphone's turned on. In the bottom left screen, you have to unmute your mic.
Okay. I think now you can. Hello? You can hear me now? You have sound? Okay. Okay, generally, I see a lot of songwriting stuff. I don't write lyrics. That's the only thing with me. I'm more into the strange vibe, the pads, the synth. So I made like a compo that I posted like on the other group that my friend Nicholas saw last time. It's called The Gate. And I'm going to play this thing. I hope it's going to work because it's the first time I'm using my sound card as the invoice. I used to film myself with my phone. We'll try. Can you pass to another one? Pass to another one. I got to do a sound check. I got to make sure it sounds good because here, nothing's good.
Okay.
Pass to another one. Don't worry. I'm going to get ready. And when I'm ready, I'm going to tell you, okay?
All right, Dan, you want to play a couple songs?
I'm going to mute myself.
Yeah, I could do that. I am not, I haven't played all day. I say that every time. Alrighty. I'm gonna start with a cover I did yesterday that I hadn't tried in forever, a Neil Young song. And I remember seeing him do this live on TV, and it's just still one of my favorite performances. Just so good. You guys hear that all right? Good? Cool. Let me get these lyrics in front of me. Alrighty. Let's give this a shot. Come a little bit closer. Hear what I have to say. Like children sleeping, we can dream this night away. There's, oh shit, sorry. There's a full moon rising. Sorry, I can't read these fucking lyrics. I'm trying. I didn't mean to swear either. Sorry. All right, let me, I'm just gonna start over. I'll try once more. Yeah, my bad. Come a little bit closer. Hear what I have to say. Like children sleeping, we can dream this night away. Because I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you. On this harvest moon. When we were strangers, I watched you from afar. When we were lovers, I loved you with all my heart. But now it's getting late, and the moon is climbing high. I wanna celebrate, see it shining in your eyes. Because I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you. On this harvest moon. I gotta practice that one more. Oh, hi, D.
Hi, how's it going? That was good. You playing that in drop D?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm playing it right. That's I learned it
It's
a
in,
long time ago, and I
yeah, it's
hadn't
in
played it in
drop
forever.
D.
But Jared asked me to play it, so
Yeah,
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
yeah,
Hi,
yeah, yeah,
D.
yeah. It's hey.
I'm
Yeah,
happy
really
to
good
make it.
song. I would probably just hit the E minor instead of hitting those harmonics when you're singing. But otherwise, yeah, really good. I came in while you were playing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Or,
Yeah, it's,
well, yeah, okay. If you're going to be in drop D, you're not going to be able to just. Well, you don't finger pick, but I mean, I'd like. Yeah, you wouldn't really be able. Yeah, the harmonics are good. He's just got no bass note under him
yeah,
when he's
I feel it.
the melody. That's the only thing.
Yeah, it'd be nice if I had somebody playing it with me, but what are you gonna
I'd
do?
do it. I'd do it. I know. But yeah.
Maybe
All right.
once if
I'm gonna
things
shut
stay
up.
open,
Yeah, exactly.
see how
But
things work out.
yeah.
Oh,
All
sorry,
right.
breaking up.
Say what?
Oh, you were just breaking up. I couldn't hear what you were saying.
Oh no. I probably just started saying something and stopped. I'm really tired.
It's all good, brother. I understand.
I did not mean to go live 2 days ago. That was supposed to be a test, and then I was on for 2.5 hours making tips.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was supposed to be a
Yeah,
fucking test, and people would
that's
not
why
people would not let me go home, so to speak. I bought this thing, if you can see it. Well, here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I bought this this clip. I got this thing. So this just attaches to a mic stand. Yeah, Nicholas.
Nice.
No, Nicholas, that happened. Sunday night, I opened up my Venmo to get tips, and somebody that must really like trans women or something solicited me for content, which I don't do. And it was I just opened up this thing, and like they replied to where someone else tipped me. And they were like, hey, would you do this? Blah, blah, blah. We'd be paying. I'm like, oh my God, no, but oh my God, Yeah, it was a weird night. I also got.
Shit, I'd start talking prices. Be like, give me a couple thou, and we're in business.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Yeah, and then also the same night, the same gig, I got heckled, and the admins had to actually go after the guy and delete him from the festival. So it was all kinds of things. I got humiliated. I got told I looked great and somebody would pay me money for it, and I made tips. But now I'm just like, oh geez, yeah. As you can tell, my voice is like, I got off that big monumental Postman thing. If people don't know, it lasted like 4.5 hours. And I got on and I thought I was doing a test. And then I had to do the actual Aunt D show last night because people expect it now. That's weird. And but anyway, I'm gonna hang this up on the stand and shut up. I gotta get something to drink. I just finished eating, so I said I'd get in here right when I got done with dinner, and oh, I'll play something later. I'll probably just do instrumentals. Though my voice is dying.
All right, so Dane, you want to play? You play a couple more songs, or?
Yeah, I can play some more.
And then, Frenchie, you ready?
Thanks for coming, Deep. What's up?
Frenchie, will you be ready soon?
I don't see him.
Frenchie.
Oh, there he is.
Will you be ready soon? Or are you still working on your sound system? Okay, he looks like he's still working on something. So I get Frenchie. Well,
No rush. Don't worry. No rush.
all right. So go ahead, Dane. Play a couple more songs.
All right, some originals. I wrote this song when I was like 20, something like that. And it's hard to remember exactly what stuff is about. Girls, mostly girls. It's called Song for Married People. I had a childish dream, and when I'm not myself, she doesn't listen to me. Find out what I thought was true from what they come, follows through, and they know they'll end up with you. Wait while you move forward and languid faces say hello from those blue emotional sunglasses I laughed at when I was alone. You're always happy when you're not, and when we're all alone, you let me know that you're not. Tell me what I know is true, and when she goes, she'll run for sure, but she knows she'll end up with you. I laugh alone. I laugh alone. I laugh alone. I laugh alone.
Woohoo!
Thanks, man. What to play? have like a bunch of songs from when I was younger that I really like the riffs, but like some only have choruses, no verses, and vice versa. It's a tongue twister. Let's go even younger. I think I did this one here before, but yeah. And I don't remember the name of this one. I just have books full of names. I've renamed songs so many times. Anyways, classic breakup song. It's so funny to believe in miracles and fairy tales. No regrets is a mistake. What a terrible way to say goodbye. The surprise we always knew about. No regrets is a mistake when you're gone. My grip is weak on the edge of giving up on you and me. Let's not break pretty face. What a terrible way to say goodbye. The surprise we always knew about. No regrets is a mistake when you're gone. Thanks, guys.
Woo!
Alright, so you're done now?
Somebody else want to play?
Frenchie, are you ready?
Okay, I'm gonna try. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can hear you.
Okay, I'm using the mic of my webcam. It's easier for me because all those things is like driving me crazy. But I'm gonna use the mic of my webcam and it's gonna be fine.
Sounds like it'll probably sound fine.
Okay, I'm gonna try. Okay, wish me luck. Okay, this is the gate. Okay. Connexion Internet instable. Can you guys still hear me?
Yes, yes. It sort of goes in and out a little, but we can hear you.
Right. Okay. To tell you the truth, I'm on the island in the middle of the Pacific and my connection is really bad. So I don't know if I'm okay to do streaming.
You can try. Go ahead and try another one.
Get to another one.
I didn't hear that. What?
Pass another one. Next.
Okay. Well, D, you ready to do something?
Yeah. Give me a second.
Get back to Frenchy later. With D, you ready? Well,
Yeah, there's got to be some way that guy can do streaming because it's not like it was hanging or anything. It's just that the sound was going in and out.
yeah.
You know what, Frenchie? Maybe try. I like usually I reboot my Wi-Fi before I do these things. I don't know what you have there. Let me put this thing on the stand. All right, there you are. Hey. All right. Turn the TV off so I don't glare. There you go. Hey. Anybody got something they want to hear?
This ain't the summer of love.
Yeah. How about what's that other song? You ain't gonna work here anymore. What's that song called?
You can work here anymore?
What's that? What's that?
Not thinking of it.
It's an older song.
Oh. I'm not thinking of what you mean. I'm sorry. I feel bad.
All right. Just how about Classical Gas?
You want to hear Classical Gas? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let me Sure. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, my finger picks are over there. Hold on. All right. Let's see here. Am I in standard? Yep, I'm in standard. All right. Okay. So I'll do classical gas, and if anybody else can think of anything, I'm open. All right, let's see. Let me turn this around here a little bit. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure. That should sound better now, huh? Put original sound on. All right. Pretty good for not having had to play it in a while. Nobody's requested it on any of the shows. I haven't had to play it in a while. Let's see here. Oh, what the hell else could I do? I have no idea why I'm playing this, but I got you knocking on my cellar door. I love you, baby, can I have some more? Goes on till it's done. I hit the city and I lost my band. I watched the lead Don't even remember the last time I tried to play that. But oh, anything anybody wants to hear before I get done? Well,
Do you know any Leonard Cohen?
I should. I don't. I really should.
I would have got
You
real
know,
excited if you knew Suzanne.
Oh,
I love that song.
what's really funny is if I was going to have been born a woman, that was going to be my middle name.
Nice.
Yeah, my name was going to be Nicole Suzanne Nikki Sue DePrater. That's why I named that replica I made after myself, essentially. No, a band that I was in actually did So Long Marianne, but they did it like right after I quit, so I don't even know that.
I remember watching a live, I think it was on TV or something. It was a live performance over at Dave's house actually of him doing The Stranger. That was so good, man.
Oh,
So
really?
good. But you're good at finger picking stuff. That's probably a tough one to do. From the looks of it, I never tried, but
Oh, Leonard Cohen's a good guitar player and stuff, but I mean,
absolutely phenomenal lyricist too.
yeah, absolutely. Here. Do something. Oh, let's see. There's the capo. See, I have black capo, so I keep thinking I lost it, and I didn't. Here. Do your little Nick Drake song. And this has been requested at the shows lately.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, you've been at the shows, so you know what I'm gonna play. But yeah. Getting your Volkswagen Cabrio back in 1999 in that damn commercial and listen to Pink Moon. So written and so insane. A pink moon is on its way. And none of you stand so tall. A pink moon, and I get you all. And it's a pink moon. Yes, it's a pink moon. Oh, Nicholas, I do have meltdowns. I just hide it. Oh, well, it's a pink moon. Oh, it's a pink moon. Cheers, everyone.
That was awesome, D.
Okay.
Thanks.
Love Nick Drake.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Frenchie. If you want to see more of that, I'm the only person that there is with my name. Just look up my name on Facebook and or Instagram, whichever either you have. I do at least 2 shows every week. One of them's actually planned out. Facebook. All right. Just look up my name, D. DePrater, and get on the personal page specifically that has the picture on it. The other one is the music page. We all have to have those things to get booked. It's really stupid. It's just a bunch of reposting. You don't need that. Get on the personal page, and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Wednesday if you want to check out more of that. Most of the people that are in here hang out in there whenever I do the shows. Yeah, you did great. You did great. Your synthesizers are wonderful. You've got a lot of great equipment. You know how to use it very well. Hopefully, you can figure out live streaming a little bit better because I can tell it sounded really good.
So you're done. All right.
Yeah. I mean, 3 songs. 2 of them were really short, but whatever. That's fine.
You can do.
I'm losing my voice. I mean, I might have to do this again like Monday morning because like now I got like UK fans and I got to play for them. So yeah,
World Star Hip.
I'm done. Unless you want to hear instrumentals, I'm done.
All right. I want to play an instrumental. Frenchie, Frenchie, you want to try again, or are you pretty much finished? Next time. Okay. Okay. So you can try one more, and then we'll get back to Dane. I sort of cut him off a little early, so he can do one more too. So
Okay, so you do an instrumental then?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Pull out another guitar.
Thanks for coming.
Like you can't walk down my living room right now. It's set up like it's a damn TV studio. I got guitars all over the place so that I can just grab them, for the shows, in case I gotta do requests. All right, let's figure out what the hell I'm gonna play here. Let's see what tuning we're in. We're in open C. That means I can do some instrumentals right off the bat. Okay. Okay, where's the slide at? Hold on a sec. Here it is. I got you. All right. Woo! Oh, let's tune up real quick. All right, I'm gonna do this tune. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna sing. Fuck it. I just want to play this damn song so much. I just wrote this song recently called The Only Way. And hopefully I can just sit this on something so I can see it, because I don't feel like bringing the sheet music stand over here. Alright. Alright, Aunt Dee's gonna blow her voice out just for you guys. Alright. Going down is the only way. You think you won't get worse going down come to our level. For the first time in years, you're gonna come to our level. For the first time in years, you're not on top no more, and the future's not very clear. Well, the only way forward would be to swallow your pride. The only way to go forward would be to swallow your pride. After all the mudslinging you've done, you got no more insides. Well, the best way to do it would be to swallow your pride. The best way to do it would be to swallow your pride. Find another contest to enter. Side. Going down is the only way. You think it won't get worse? Going down is the only way. You think it won't get worse? After all your boasting and your flexing, you're gonna get hurt. That's the only way.
Alright. Great.
Yeah, it's like in a way I could hear Led Zeppelin doing that, and in a way I can hear Jethro Tull doing that. Like some kind of super group with like half and half or something. That's
Sounded awesome.
That's what's been going on in my head ever since I wrote that.
Alright. Dane, you want to form a song?
Sure. This is one I did yesterday. Brand new. Still kind of working out the lyrics.
I could listen forever.
Still trying to figure it out. Just going for something catchy, radio friendly, fairly straightforward, you know, all that stuff.
It's a hard road to hoe, man. You gotta.
I know, right?
That was great. Okay.
I'm always writing depressing stuff. It's just, I don't know what my deal is. I'm not depressed, but yet I just always write depressing music, I feel like.
I feel like it's more instinctive, or I always write more when I'm in a bad place than I do when I'm in a good place. So most of my songs are.
I feel it. I'm about 50-50, especially these days. But
Well, good for
I
you.
think I tend to do more, I know, but I think I tend to do more electronic type stuff when I'm in a good place. But anyways,
You
what's up?
Well, you can do another one if you want, because what we're going to do after this is let people just talk about their plans or what they're have a time for have a discussion.
All right, I'll do one more. I'm gonna do a cover though. I think I did this one Monday. It's a Radiohead cover. It's trying to practice for covers I can do for these groups and whatnot. Just try it with the old Electro Harmonics pedal. This is just a nightmare. Soon I'm gonna wake up. Someone's gonna drag me down. Running from the bombers. Hiding in the forest, running through the fields, laying flat on the ground, just like everybody, stepping over hills, running from the underground. This is your warning. 4-minute warning. I don't wanna hear it. I don't wanna know it. I just wanna run and hide. This is just a nightmare. Soon I'm gonna wake up. Someone's gonna bring me round. This is your warning. 4-minute warning. I like that song.
So Dane, have you? I don't know if you've always sang falsetto or has it gotten easier to sing since you've quit the cigarettes or?
You know, it's hard to say now. Obviously, I vape a lot, but I noticed it when I was in a band. I didn't smoke cigarettes at the time, but I smoked a lot of weed. I was like 20, and I was like screaming. We were doing like Mr. Bungle covers and stuff, which was really really hard to sing. But yeah, I noticed it a lot then. After like 3 weeks of not smoking weed, like I used to almost pass out during practice, especially screaming and stuff. And I'd be covered in sweat. Granted, we were in a tiny little room and it was the middle of the summer, but yeah, after I was getting through like we'd play for an hour, and I was never really out of breath or anything. So I definitely noticed it then, but I don't know. I guess I really haven't paid attention lately. Probably better. I
That's
I
that's
wasn't
why I
singing
use
that
so much
much.
reverb.
What's up?
I use so much reverb to cover up for the fact that I get short of breath.
I feel it. I just like the way reverb sounds. I'm guilty of overusing it at times, but yeah, that's the thing. I just started singing a lot again fairly recently, so I don't really have anything to compare to. Before I was just playing and writing a whole bunch, and I'd sing here and there. But yeah, I'm sure there's a difference.
Okay. Um, if you're done, I think I'll play a song or two, and then you'll have this discussion time.
Cool.
Anything you want to discuss, you can go ahead and discuss. Um, for the remainder of a few minutes for the remainder of while we're still here, and whenever the discussion runs its course, then when you looks like it's winding down, or like 12, sometime after 12, whichever comes first, we'll pull the plug for this week. But I'll do something now. You know. Okay, so now similar to the last one, these are more flute type songs with synthetic, um, either trumpet or bass, and it's maintaining a consistent sound so that you're representing a particular feeling. In the first case of the first song, it was the dawn, either the dawn in the morning or sunset at night, which is a theme I've hit on the last couple of weeks. And this one, more late afternoon.
The second one had a really good ending. Like I could tell that's where you were going to end for some reason, and then it happened, and I was like, "Oh, cool, cool."
Yeah. So that it's nice. It's good to work on these types of songs because each time, if the mood is a little different, the song can be different. So there's some flexibility and variability in each song. So that's basically what I did the last two songs here. The first song earlier on was the what was that?
Christmas song?
That was Cole requested that, so I opened the night with a Christmas song. So that's my three songs. So if you guys want to have a discussion time, now would be the time. Anything you want to discuss, go ahead and do it for the remainder. As long as you have something to talk about the last few minutes.
So I have a question. If I wear a dunce cap, do you think anyone might mistake it for a Ku Klux Klan hat? Because I was gonna
Yeah, they
wear one
would.
today. Yeah, see, I was like, I probably shouldn't do that because someone might think it was something.
I mean, it's not going to go down over your face with eyes, nose, and a mouth cut out. But again, dunce, yes, but people are also stupid.
Yeah,
That's true.
that was my whole apprehension. I kind of immediately thought that.
Yeah, it's not a good look. I don't know what's going on with my computer. The mouse won't work.
Probably just need to reboot it.
Yeah, I can't mute myself, but luckily I can control my volume on my my trusty RC 505. How you liking that, Nicholas?
I am liking it indeed. It's got so much going on. I almost wish there was less available for me to work with, just because it's like now I feel like I'm learning a new instrument, just trying to figure it all out.
For sure. Are you hooked up MIDI to your other stuff?
Yeah, so I have the RC505 is controlling the drum machine, and the drum machine is going to the synthesizer. So if I want to do like LFO or whatever.
What kind of drum machine you got?
It's an Arturia Drum Brute Impact.
Okay, I've heard of the brand, but not the make. Okay.
Arturia, actually, I think they seem like pretty good, but I don't own anyone else's stuff, so I don't know.
I've only ever I have FL Studio, but I have a very broad catalog of classic drum machine sounds. Like if you ever needed anything, if you ever heard something cool on a record from the 70s or 80s or something, and were like, you knew what drum machine that was, ask me. I've got it.
All right, will do. And I know Dane, you're what is it, the RX?
The JDXI?
Yeah, that thing comes with like the old school Roland drum machine sampled sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some good sounds on there.
Yeah, I've got various renditions of the earlier stuff that's only 2 digits, and then like 505, 606, 626, 707, 727, 808, 909. I've got them recorded to cassette and then bounced back. I've got them direct. I've got them cleaned up. I've got them not cleaned up at all.
You know, you could sell sample packs
Any
like that.
Lindrum? Any Lindrum?
Yeah, I have the old Lindrums. Yes, I do. Yeah, I'll hook you up.
Damn, you want the lean, trust me. If you can have the lean.
Yeah, the Lindrum. That was that was the first programmable drum machine back in 1979. Yeah, I have it.
Damn, nice. This is the drum machine. If you want the 80s drum machine, you have to have the lean.
Yeah, I have that. Yeah. I have that, and I even bought like in the late 80s and the early 90s, they used to sell those kind of like Devo looking things where like you would bring up a rhythm and then you would like play the fills over top of it on like 4 pads.
Oh yeah, like Kraftwerk shit with like 2 sticks that you beat on it.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah,
but like Roland got in the business of actually making stuff like that for about 10 years. Yeah, I even got one of them that I didn't ever see the samples for, and I still haven't done it, but eventually I'm going to make these samples for it and go out and distribute that into the samples community the way other people do.
That's cool.
It'll be my only contribution to it because everybody else has already done everything else. I've even got drum machines made in Germany where I can't even pronounce them.
Yeah.
I just like that he mentioned Kraftwerk. You don't hear a lot. You don't hear a lot of people or meet a lot of Kraftwerk fans, but
especially since we don't have
that one guy just died.
Yeah, you heard of Schneider.
Yeah.
Was it of
COVID? Klaus Schulze too?
Not sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're great. Always on Computer Love.
I love experimental stuff.
Yeah, Kraftwerk, where there was 4 guys on stage, but nobody actually knew there's 3 people playing, and the 4th guy is the sound, the guy doing the lighting, but he's doing it standing next to the other members on the stage, and he's considered to be a member of the band.
That's a worthy.
That's crazy.
That's awesome. Ahead of their time.
The only other band I ever heard of calling the lighting guy a member of the band was, if you ever heard of Nectar.
Yeah.
Nectar? No, never heard.
Oh, wait, Nectar or Bass Nectar? I think I've heard of Bass Nectar.
No, Nectar. The German spelling, Nektar.
I don't believe so.
It's a progressive rock band from the 70s.
I never heard of it.
Yeah, and they considered their lighting guy to be a member of the band. He'd be listed right under the drums at the end of it. And then, I didn't realize it's like, okay, Kraftwerk was originally the 2 guys. They added one guy at one point that was just playing just the drums. And then it looks like, okay, at one point they added another guy too. But no, it's actually the lighting guy.
But on stage, weren't
the lighting guy just
dummies?
He has a workstation on stage just like the other 3 members do. And it just looks like he's playing keyboards too, but he's not.
That's how it was at the Tom York concert I went to I guess it was over a year ago now.
I'm sure that was an influence.
Oh, for sure.
Tom York likes nothing but good stuff.
Oh, yeah. I've gone through a lot of times when he just has like suggested playlists and stuff. And I remember they used to, right when I really got into Grizzly Bear, they were opening for them for their In Rainbows tour. And I saw them the tour before that. I saw them for the Hail to the Thief tour, which was amazing. But yeah, it was Tom York and Nigel Godrich was just like his band. I mean, they both played stuff, and then there was a 3rd guy on stage, and that was their lighting guy, and he did this amazing, like the whole setup was really, really cool.
That's cool.
I love to save instruments from the garbage. Because sometimes people don't know what they have.
Absolutely.
They want to buy the new stuff, but if you can fix it. I'm just going to give you one experience that I had. Long time ago, it was in 1993. I was looking for a Mini Moog, and I found mine for $500. I bought it, it was all trashed. And I had the chance to meet Bob Moog, and he helped me out to repair the one I have behind me.
Nice.
I was going to ask you. I was going to ask you if that was a Mini Moog. I was pretty sure it was, though.
It looks similar to the one Dave and Lisa have. Or I don't know which one has it now, but
this one, it's a Model D from 1973, and it's old vintage.
Cool. That's awesome. That's really cool.
Hell yeah. I love having all the knobs.
I used to play in a band where the guy that played synthesizer had the EML 100-200 combo. He had the two wired together. And he also had the 300. And then eventually he got himself a VCS, which you probably know is what Brian Eno played in Roxy Music.
So just to get some context, what does a Mini Moog, vintage Mini Moog cost to?
About the one I have behind me, I could sell it tomorrow for $9,000. Easy.
Whoa.
Yeah, $500 is a steal, but if you're
it's got the wooden frame.
If you buy stuff when nobody wants it, I mean.
Okay, check this out. I found this into a garbage.
Nice.
Oh, I want that. Oh my God.
That's an old drum machine, yeah.
That's a 505. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
I used the 505 on all kinds of stuff.
This came from a garbage. What I did is I tear it apart, I clean it up, I put it back, and it's working.
That's awesome.
Yeah, 505 is 505 is bare bones. It's just like a basic rock drum kit, but it sounds great.
The kick, the clap, it's the kick and the clap that I really like.
Yeah, clap. Yeah, the clap is on there.
The kick is very hard too.
Yeah, if anybody's ever listened to Guided by Voices, the drum machine on all the stuff from the 90s is a 505.
Nice.
Yeah, it was Tobin Sprout had it in his garage studio in Dayton, Ohio, and they used it on everything that they didn't feel like playing drums on themselves, couldn't get Kevin to play on or somebody else, or they were just fucking around or whatever, but it's on all kinds of stuff.
The 505,
yeah.
Okay, here I got around 8 cents. I got a Oberheim Matrix 1000 that I got for $150. Some guy had it in his rack and he said it sounded like shit. You want it? I give it to you for $150. I said, you know what? I take it now. Before he changes his mind.
Wow.
I got a real DX7 behind the Moog. There is a DX7, the first one, the Mach one. I got it for
nice
for $100, but it was all rusty. So what I did is I painted in red, so it looked like a Nord, but it's a DX7.
Okay, yeah, I almost thought it was a Nord. You're absolutely
no, it's a DX7.
All right, okay.
I got this one too.
See, okay, he's saying he got these really cheap, but he was actually just smart enough to put himself in the situation to get.
Well, yeah, if you buy stuff when nobody wants it at the time, it's completely different than buying. Because this stuff all got trendy. I have a friend that I grew up with in Pittsburgh that bought a lot of this stuff 20, 25 years ago. His parents got him as Christmas presents and stuff when nobody wanted it. Now, if this guy ever fell on hard times, he'd be in the money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got a tape machine, and I don't have, most of my purchases were new gear.
Mm-hmm.
I have a tape machine that I bought at a garage sale for $15 that I looked up on eBay as soon as I bought it. It was brand new in the box, and it's selling online for $500.
I know. Sometimes people don't know what they have. And there's another thing too. let's say you want to make techno. Okay, people want to do techno. They see the ad of Roland stuff, and I used to work for a music shop, so I know what I'm talking about. So they walk into the shop and they want to buy a copy of the original. If you can get the original, fuck, get the original. It's like I like new stuff, but I swear old stuff. It's damn. When I was talking to the lean drum.
You know what? I've forgotten to mention this. Have you ever heard of a keyboard company that was called Krumar?
Yes, Krumar.
I have one. I have one.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna go into the other room. I'm gonna take this thing off. I'm gonna take this thing off.
Krumar, yeah. Sure.
All right, here. It's sideways. It's just in storage now, but let me turn the other camera on. Can I change cameras?
We had one at the store. The problem with the Krumar, I don't know if it's the same problem with you. It's the wood they were using. The one we had at the store back, and it said, "Can you fix it?" And we were starting to be like, it came apart. I don't know. It was like unrepairable.
Yeah, this is the Krumar.
That's a nice. That's
it's nice.
A very nice one.
You got strings. You got two different octaves. You got polysynth. You got solo synth. Okay, and you got organ, which actually has percussions on it, and it's got a fake Leslie speaker on, off, and slow fast, and 4 different sounds.
So is that made like what?
It's
like
got the pitch,
mid 80s.
Yeah, it's got the pitch benders on it.
It's about mid 80s, 90s. Yes, Krumar, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably from like 81, 82, 83. Something like that. But I got it at Dane might remember there used to be a place called Bruno Brothers.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it was. It's not around anymore because Bob is like 75 or something now. But they were. I'm from Pennsylvania. When we moved here, we moved to Strongsville, and he was like a stone's throw away, just about. And my parents wanted to butter me up because all of a sudden I had no friends, I had nothing to do.
I gotta pee.
And they were like, buy you something for your birthday. And I had them get me that because I was really into Yes and Genesis and Emerson, Lake and Palmer and King Crimson. And the guy at the store is all like, yeah, but you're a 16-year-old kid. Don't you want something with MIDI you can hook up to a computer? And I looked at my dad and I'm like, we don't have a good enough fucking computer for that anyway, Dad. No, I want this. Nice. So, yeah, I've always had that. There's 1 or 2 keys on it that don't work right now. I also have this. Hold on.
It's easy to fix. If it's just a key, it's easy to fix. Oh, man, that looked like a little bit like a road. Does it sound like it, seriously?
It's the Wurlitzer.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's a very nice one.
Yes, this was my grandmother's. It's I do have even the sheet music stand that should go here. I don't use it. That's the original pedal. These are even the original legs, although Alex Made remachined them for me. I've had it fixed a few times, just because keys might stick or something like that, or like sometimes if you hit the sustain pedal, like a key might just stay the fuck down.
Yeah, I know.
I've had things like that fixed on it, but other than that, it's it's really nice. Those are pretty much what I do all the keyboards on my stuff with. I mean, I normally go, if I go to a studio, they'll have something else there.
It's all digital now.
Yeah.
Like, what I have here, what I use mostly is digital. I have a Korg Triton, the TR-61.
Yeah, okay.
I got a cheap analog monophonic synth, the new one. It's called
Yeah,
the DSI Mofo from Dave Smith, and
yeah,
I was very surprised by the sound of it because it really sound like the devil. It sound like the new mini move.
yeah.
It's
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 yeah, one
it's
of
like a
the
Pro One.
yeah, one of the studios I record at, the guy has oh geez, I'm blank.
Prophet.
No, no, whatever the big huge thing that I think. No, I'm just talking about like a synth, and it'll be either like all
There's
88.
so many. There's so many in the 80s. It was a lot
That
of
could be
Roland.
the
Oh no, no,
JDXI you're
like
talking
no,
about.
Juno
the guy is
106.
the guy has something. The guy has something brand new. It's something
Oh,
that
it's a
you
new one.
yeah,
Uh,
it's something that people always have now. But the thing is, we use
Chronos.
The
yeah,
It's got a
Microkorg.
that might
it's
be
got
it.
a big it's got a big screen colors, big color
Yeah,
screen that you can
it
touch.
it's either that or something comparable to that, and he's
Yeah,
got that at his studio. And this thing
yeah.
has a ready-made sound that just
I
sounds like a
know.
Hammond. It just sounds like a Hammond B3 going through a distorted guitar amp with like the percussion on a little bit, and it sounds exactly like if anybody's ever heard the band Caravan, that's exactly what it sounds like. I
I
mean,
don't know.
it's
When I hear B free and I hear distortion, for me it's Lord John Lord.
John Lord, yeah. Oh yeah, Deep Purple, yeah.
Oh
But
man, he was
Um, you ever listen to You ever listen to Vandergraaf Generator?
no.
Oh, okay. Vandergraaf Generator was another progressive rock band from the '70s. They're actually still making stuff every once in a while. Um, the band started in like the late '60s. They originally had a bass player and blah blah blah, and like a normal band. But when that guy left, the first thing they did was the keyboardist that had been playing a B3 went, okay, record company, buy me the big, huge thing with the foot pedals, and I'll just play bass myself. And this guy went and did it, and they never replaced the bass player. And so they made the classic lineup of their band, like ever since like their third album, has been like it's not real bass. It's this guy playing church organ to rock music. It's fucking amazing. And he wires it so that the foot pedals come out of a separate output, so they're separately mixable. And in later times, he actually went to work for Hammond. That's why the band broke up for a while in the 80s. Hammond, I think it was Hammond, somebody saw all the shit that he was doing to their keyboards and went, let's give him a job.
It's true.
Yeah, look up Vandergraaf Generator, because it's like it's not like the Doors where the keyboard is the bass, because first of all, past the first album, it's not actually. But with this band, it really is.
Oh,
And
so
it's the
that's
guy.
actually a lie the Doors fans have been telling me.
It's the guy going tappity tap 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 with his fucking feet while he's playing. Yeah, I'll type it because it's not even spelled properly. Hold on.
Yeah, I was like, what the?
Well, there was a guy called Van de Graaf, and he's the guy that created, the Van de Graaf Generator. But for the purposes of having a band with a different name, they made it be Van der Graaf, which was not actually the man's name. So I'll type it out for you. Oh, it's trying to turn "der" into the word "d." Isn't that cute? No, not "d."
So I think my biggest problem with the whole like digital revolution is the subscription-based way that they're doing it now. So if you buy a program, you might end up having to spend money for the entire
This is what This is why I'm using old Cubase. Van der Graaf Schneider.
Yeah, I was actually using a freaking Windows XP terminal that still had Cubase on it until a few years ago when I had an opportunity to get a Lenovo laptop at a steal. And I've still got it up there just in case, even. I'm sure it would even still work. Nothing wrong with Cubase. It does everything that we need.
All that's important is it does the job. I'm like, I don't care about new program. No, as long as my Cubase is working, why should I change? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm only going to change because I'm pretty damn sure that this thing's not going to install on Windows 10.1. So probably
products are still they're kind of garbage, I guess. But Tascam's little standalone recording units, if all you want is the sound that you're making, they work.
I have an ADAT here in case.
Oh, okay.
This is my old. I got my old setup and my new setup because before I was on tape, so I started on the four. I was on the 4-track first, the Tascam 4-track. I sold it. I sold it to get an ADAT. So So I get more than 4 tracks now. I got 8-track, but it's on videotape. You remember the ADAT format?
Yeah, so it's just like videotape. Yeah.
Yeah. So I still have my ADAT. I didn't want to throw it out, and I didn't want to sell it because it was expensive. And if I sell it today, I'm going to lose a lot of money. So I kept it. So I still have my ADAT. So in case my computer broke down or whatever, I want to do music without computer, I still have my ADAT. I got a DAT too for the master because before I used to master and I used to send my stuff to New Zealand and they used to burn me the CDs over there and they asked for DAT tape. So I have a DAT tape.
Yeah.
And then the revolution came, blah, blah, blah. I had to get a computer. So I built the tower and I refused Windows 10. I didn't want Windows 10. So I asked for Windows 7 Pro 64 and I installed like an old Cubase. And I'm running all this with like 8 gig of RAM and it's working fine. I don't need any more RAM.
I'm sure. Yeah. I wouldn't doubt. Yeah. Like I said, I mean, I was using a computer that was built in, like I was using a computer that I think was built in 2006 up until a few years ago, just because it had Windows XP. It was fine.
Oh yeah, and what's nice with the old program is like Nicholas said, I tried. It was like 2 weeks ago. A friend of mine told me, "Hey, you should try a new program. Blah blah blah. Cubase is old. Blah blah blah. You should install a new one." So I tried. I tried the one called Studio One. So I installed the Studio One, the free version, but they still ask you to connect to their to connect to their server and stuff. So
and then you can't even save files, or they always have like some weird little caveat.
Yeah. So it's exactly if I sell you something, but I still have your balls into my hands. So I drive you. I don't like people to drive me. I want something that I can use, and I don't need nothing else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because today they sell you stuff, but they want to keep you. They want to keep you as a customer. So so we'll sell you something, but in 2 months we know you're gonna need more tracks, or you're gonna need a reverb, or you're gonna need something else, and you're gonna call us and you're gonna give us back money. You know what? That's the thing.
Look, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. My voice is like almost gone.
Yeah, you look like you need some rest.
I did 2 shows. I did 2 shows the previous 2 days. I only even meant to do 1. I made a lot of money. I made a day's pay both shows, but it's just like
nice.
This is going really well. You know, hopefully there's room in the future for both kinds of things, because I think we'll have that kind of a thing, and we'll have both where I've seen people last year show up to shows that they did and just set up a phone on the side of the stage where it wasn't going to be too loud, and just stream the show that they were playing to people anyway.
Yeah.
There'll probably be a lot of that in the future too, where it's just like this,
I'd imagine.
both,
They're
and
pretty much all
yeah.
busking at this point. It's
Well, that's the thing. It's busking, and it's getting me to think that maybe even when they do start having local shows and stuff, maybe I'm just going to start busking, because I was having a really hard time getting good shows, and this and all the money I'm making, just to be perfectly honest, is going to prove how many people obviously want to hear me play. It's just they can't, because I got to go through some booking agent, and I'm not the latest and greatest. I never have been. I wasn't even when I was 20.
well, and you're also I've been trying to tread lightly on addressing this, but you have like an aesthetic that might scare some people away from like even giving you the chance. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
People are
I didn't know.
closed-minded.
Exactly. I'm saying
Well,
No,
I
the,
didn't.
the
There's
music
plenty of that
business.
out there.
Trust me, the music business is freaky. If you don't meet freaky people, that's not the music business.
The thing about that is, I was in the closet for 10 years during my entire 30s, and I wasn't getting shows then either. So honestly, no, that doesn't even
Yeah.
matter.
I think people are closed-minded.
Fair.
That's the problem.
I think it's
Yeah.
just hard in general.
Well, Nicholas has just met me, and Nicholas doesn't know that I looked like I do now all of the time. For like, I was like pretty much in hiding for like 10 years. And when I would come out and do something, I just look kind of normal. And I
I
wasn't
still
getting.
think you look normal. To be honest, like when I first saw your picture, I thought you were just like a rocker. You know, I didn't question any of the nitty gritties of.
Yeah, that I hear that a lot too. It's I don't even wear like a whole ton of makeup either, honestly. I just wear like some. And it's just like, yeah, it's not even that. I don't really know what it is. I mean, I just have a hard time approaching strangers, and I've always had a hard time getting shows and stuff. And
Yeah, me too.
I've gone back and forth on what I looked like a lot, and I've proven that that's
You're
not
beautiful.
I've proven that that's not why, though. It's just I have mild autism. I get really intimidated real quick, real easily, and especially in a situation like a loud bar where I can't even hear myself talk. Forget it. And I have trouble playing too, even if I got monitors or whatnot. See, a lot of people are having a lot of problems right now. I'm actually doing really well right now. It's making me feel ever so slightly guilty, to be perfectly honest, because I'm doing a killing right now.
Oh, take the money and run, dude.
Oh, I am.
Embrace it.
I am. It's just basically okay. So like when I go and do one of those 2-hour shows, I make what one of us probably should be making off playing an hour. And yeah, okay, I had to play longer, but that's after expenses. That's after I had to go drive somewhere,
Haul equipment,
put gas in the car. And yeah, also, I mean, let me fucking show you guys something. Okay, so this is my fucking living room. Okay, this is what I have set up right now. This is how I do my fucking show. All right, so I cannot bring this many fucking guitars out. I'm not Neil Young. I don't have roadies to set all this shit up for me. And it's just, and I even use some of these guitars that are over on this rack too when I do the shows. And you know, that's what an entire show for me is. That's the person that I thought was, that's the person I thought I was growing up to be when I was a teenager, was like the person that plays you all these folk instruments and stuff. And then I realized, oh no, I got to go put pickups in all of them. I got to spend all this money. I got to have electronics. You know, I got to deal with other people's electronics. And for the whole time since then, it's just been weird. But this, I happen to have a very good phone. I have the Galaxy S8. So it's like, oh geez, fuck that. That's not
Are you
even
getting paid for
that's not
saying
even the
that?
assortment, Thomas. Let me show you the fucking assortment. I mean, we're just talking here and shit. All right, these are this is my other banjo. I just bought it because it sounds different. That's a Dan Electro. That's my Fender Classical. This is my Epiphone that I have tuned really low. Whoops. It's not in tune right now, but I have extremely heavy, like 14s on there, and I tune it really low. This is my 85 Gibson Flying V that used to belong to the band Boulder. And they would be very offended to know that someone that's now a trans lady is playing their old guitar. But
I don't think so. I hope not.
No, the one guy would. No, the guy, Mark Gibbs, is actually, I mean, not just a Trump guy, because, like, I mean, my dad's a Trump guy, and he's one that will not start fights with you. Mark Gibbs is actually, he turned into a guy that he gets up every morning, and with his coffee, he shares about 15 posts before he goes to work. He's one of those people. No, he'd be very offended to see me playing his guitar now. I don't think we can go in the front room. I don't know. Yeah, see, this is my mandolin. Hold on. Yeah. This is my mandolin that I haven't played for you all yet.
Nice.
And that just happens to be the same kind of mandolin that Jen Poland bought a few years ago.
I like the cassette tape rug.
Oh yeah, I have that in the bathroom too. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, we have that.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
I dig
And
it.
we have this one right when you walk in, and there's another one down in the other bathroom. Yeah, that's my Bulgara amp I just bought. That's the Fender amp that I'm going to be selling when quarantine ends. That's the drum machine thing I was talking about before.
I had one of those for a while and I broke it.
I had something that looked like it was a DD from Yamaha. That's a 4-track. Yeah.
I had this thing from when I was younger, but it needs some new parts.
I will buy that off of you.
The 4-track, yeah.
Yeah, but it needs some new parts. I don't know if you'd be able to source anything.
Yes, I know a group. I know a group on Facebook. You can get any parts you want for 4 tracks.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I can even call Tascam if you want, since I used to work for a music shop.
Yeah, I might. I would like to be able to use it again. It's just I mean, I can record digitally and all that stuff, but I mean, to be perfectly honest,
I'll share with you my Bible once.
My new I'm treating, I mean, I just came out a year ago, changed my name. I'm treating this as being a new musical project also, which I'm just going to be doing what you see on the shows. I'm not even going to be using like band sound on a lot of things. I plan to like crank out the albums pretty damn fast, just solo. I might even actually sing while I'm playing now, which I haven't done for a long time. And I just, yeah, this is,
what did I spend on
this is really cool. I'm really enjoying this, but yeah, whenever I've had a band, it just hasn't worked out. And
a band is a nightmare. This is why This is why I choose the electronic ways so I can do everything. And if something fucked up,
Yeah.
I can say it's my fault.
And you're
You know
right,
what I mean?
right. If something
But-
gets screwed up, it's actually
but-
your fault. You can directly work on
Yeah.
fixing it yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But the problem with a band is people don't show up. Sometimes people are not serious. It's a nightmare. A band is
Yeah,
a
it
nightmare
is.
unless you work with your brother or someone very close from you. But otherwise, it's a nightmare.
some of the best bands, some of the best bands are one guy, his brother, and their best friend.
Exactly, family. That's bands. That's family. If they're not family, it's generally it don't last long, or they get into fight. Oh, it's my song, it's not yours, or we should play my song, your song sucks,
Yeah.
or what? It's like
So
it's a
Dane,
nightmare.
we gotta start a band.
It's a nightmare.
It's,
It is. I mean, it's good, but it's certainly a lot of work.
but I even I was under my dead name. I had been making records for a while where I went in and I played all the instruments. I'm probably just making straight up folk blues acoustic solo records now, like what you hear live. I'm gonna put out at least a full length a year. I'm treating the new name and everything as being like a new musical project also.
Have any of you tried submitting to the NPR Tiny Desk Concert contest?
Never did it before. Always thought about it.
Yeah, me too.
I was planning on I was geared up to do it this year, and then pretty much the week I got the email, it was like, well, COVID is destroying everything.
Yeah.
And I forgot all about it until the day I got the email that said, hey, it's the last day to submit. And I was like, oh, well, all right.
Yeah.
Me, what I did is I live into, by the way, I'm not from the US and I live in a dead hole. To give you an idea, I'm in the middle of the Pacific on an island. I'm between Hawaii and Australia, and here there's nothing. And when people point at me here, they say, "Oh, it's the freak guy with synthesizer." So I got basically the same problem. And then what I did before I took off from LA, I bought everything I needed, so I can do all the shit alone. I don't need nobody. I can even do duplication because the problem is when you work on your stuff and you want to distribute it, or you always need people. And since I live in a dead hole, there's nobody here. So I have waiting lines and shit like this. It's crazy. So I have a robot here in this studio. I can record, I can master, and I can duplicate. I can do everything. You come, we spend a week. In one night, I can burn 1,000 CDs.
I highly recommend you guys watch his video that he posted on Socially Distance Festival site. Frenchie, last I saw, you said you got 2,000 hits on that video.
Yeah, it's like I think I'm about 3. I think I didn't check lately, but maybe I'm probably more at 3 now. I was surprised by.
It was excellent. You deserve the attention.
I do some duplication here. I just showed you some of it. I've got I put together a rack there.
Okay.
In case I need to do cassette duplication off any kind of input, including other cassettes. Those are even basically all the same kind of tape deck.
So you're talking about printing albums onto cassette? Is that what you mean?
Check this out.
I was talking about duplicating them, and I mean I do also have labels and stuff for them.
Nice.
Yeah, but it's not as big of a business as what it's kind of cracked up to be. So I kind of bought all the stuff that you're looking at here, and I was going to start a label, and I kind of gave up on it. I'm gonna be selling about half of this stuff right here eventually.
Damn.
Yeah, it's just, you know what? It's a lot of media hype. It is not as big as people make it out to be. And I gave in to, here, hold on. I gave in to kind of a trend, something I thought was going to be cool, something that kind of reminded me of my youth.
It is cool, just no one can afford to.
It's just, yeah, and it's just not as big as you would think. So I'm going to keep that duplicator that I made over there. I wired all that shit up. I'm proud of that. But and the CD duplicator. But yeah, I bought like a lot of cases, blanks, labels, and I'm gonna be getting out of actually.
Yeah. Me, what's good here, because since it's a small island and they have not too many studios, sometimes I get calls from a friend. They said, hey, you know what? We're doing a gig next week. And is it possible for you to duplicate, let's say, 50 CDs for me so I can sell CDs on my gig? Yeah,
Right.
no problem. So I do it for friends too. So
that's a great model. That is a good way to do it. Just print on demand.
It's Primera.
That's what I mean. That's what I would be doing if Primera. Okay, if we didn't have A to Z Audio right here in Cleveland, I would be doing that. But you know what? I calculated their prices versus what I could do. I can't do all that much better than them. So I was just like, fuck it, you know?
That machine costed me, it was like, maybe I got it from maybe like more than 5 years ago for $1,200. And in a space of 2 months, it was paid off.
Oh, wow.
And the only thing that's bullshit on this thing is the ink cartridge. That's the only problem. I got to order it from Primera in the States, so I have to send them a mail, give them my credit card number, and they have to ship me the cartridge because it's not a regular cartridge like on a regular printer.
Right.
But what's nice with this, you take like a tube of 50 CDs, you put it in it. You say, I want this on the tray, and you say go, and you can go, and you come back maybe 2 hours after, and it's done. You don't have to stay behind it.
Oh yeah, I have the extreme miniature version of that. I have a 1 to 3 CD printer.
Yeah, this one is like this one. You put a tube in it, and there is a robotic arm that takes the CDs.
Oh, one of those. Okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Mine is just like 4 CD.
And you do it by hand.
Trays wired together.
Yeah. You open the tray and you put yourself the CDs into the tray.
Yeah. One goes in, 3 go out. Yeah.
Me, I put the tube. I say go, and I leave. I go to do something else.
Oh, trust me, I'd have that thing if I had the money at the time, and I'd use it. You know,
I think the only money that any of us are gonna make as musicians is probably gonna be on live shows.
It's true.
You know, that's
well, here's the thing. If we were still able to play in bars, and I was saying this at the time, I was under my dead name. I had a pretty good recording career around here of about 6 or 7 years during my 30s. And I put out like a bunch of CDs on CD. Okay. And they sold good enough to merit having made them. And they outsold the download and everything. But the thing is, game changer. We can't play in bars right now. So I would assume it's going to just all be download for a while, at least. If not terminally now, you know?
Live stream. And that's another thing I've been thinking a lot about is like the whole digital tip jar thing.
It's amazing, isn't it?
I mean, for me, no, I haven't made any money, but
for
you guys, yes. That's.
Remember when
I got 1 tip. I felt good about it.
That was the only tip you got, was the one that I kind of hooked you up with?
Yeah, but
no.
That dude insisted.
So Dane
that wasn't
but I didn't.
That wasn't a slide at all. he went up and did his first show ever, and I went and watched him, and I had to say to all these people, hold on, he's got info. I just don't know what it is.
Yeah, I should have put it up. I probably would have got more than one.
You know, yeah, you would have, and you probably will in the future because I mean it's good stuff.
Well, thanks, man. I got lucky on that first stream. I got some viewers. I don't know how many people were watching at a time because I wasn't paying attention to the little screen, but
I was. You did. I mean, just about like what anybody else does. When you pop up on there, you have like 40 fucking viewers for like 2 minutes. People figure out if they like it or not.
Yeah.
And then you have anywhere from like 4 to 29 viewers for the rest of the show.
I've been
pretty much.
I
on average
set
about
up the PA outside of the house and just have an actual tip jar sitting on the sidewalk that says like "Stay the fuck away from me."
Stay away from me, but also tip me, please.
Yes.
That's funny.
I want you to paper airplane dollars at me.
Hold on.
What did you say?
Nothing. You go ahead. I'm just.
No, I was just thinking. You know what? The only big problem I ever had, because of my identity or anything was there was a bar that there used to be here called the Town Friar that pretty much they were having me play there.
That bar.
Yeah, they were having me.
You're in Cleveland?
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. I mean, I live in North Ridgeville, but it's just half an hour away. And they had me playing every Wednesday at the Town Friar, and they knew very well what I fucking looked like and everything too, because I was getting so big at their open mic, they just gave me a show. Yeah, oddly enough, on Wednesday nights too, also at 8. Isn't that funny? Anyway,
that's why we go to open mics. Let's all be honest. We're looking. I played
there for about like 6 months, made about like $60 a week, and then all of a sudden they didn't want me to play there anymore, and they wouldn't really tell me why, which is really funny because I mean the owner of the bar had told me all about like, oh, I used to live in New Orleans. I like all kinds of people. Well.
Thomas, are you it's like 2 past the deadline on this thing. Are you?
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for you to finish this particular conversation, then I'll.
Oh, we're cool. I was just venting. There was no good reason to bring that up.
We don't want to keep you if you want to go or whatever, or we could stop talking. You know what I mean?
I should probably get going pretty soon. Anyway, my voice is absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Is there any shows anyone has coming up online? Anything? Performances?
Okay.
Megan's thing.
I got one thing to say. If you're a Moog fan tomorrow, I have like a big thing coming up. Okay, by the way, I'm the admin of the Moog fan club on Facebook. So I got friends like Herb Dutch and all those things. And tomorrow, Michel Mokusa is doing like a live on Zoom for the birthday of Bob Moog. So it's going to be a lot of stars and stuff like this. So you just got to apply on the Moog fan club. By the way, I'm the admin, so it's no problem. You just can go in. And there is the address and everything.
I got accepted before I answered all the questions.
Normal. Hey, normal, you know the boss. That's probably why.
Oh, that could be. That's a good thing.
Actually, I added him directly. So, you know. But
yeah,
if you want to go.
The only thing that's definite ongoing for me right now is Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Actually, it's
till
tomorrow.
You start OnlyFans.
And it's just like because it's the anniversary, because the daughter of Bob Moog's got a Moog Foundation and a Moogseum and shit like that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
She's gonna talk about her dad, blah blah blah, and we probably have some stars that are going to talk about Moogs. Like probably today in a group we had the keyboard player of Earth, Wind and Fire. He came
Okay.
and do a live.
Nice.
So he was like, he was talking about MOOCs and stuff like this, and they try to raise money because they have problem with the MOOC Foundation and the museum, since everything's closed from the COVID. So they asked me gently if they could like do something on MOOC fan club. I say, hey, it's your name. Sure, you can come in and do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you guys wanna do one, if you guys wanna come, you're more than welcome. Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks, man.
yeah, I might. If you could send me a link to it or something,
And-
because yeah, I'm definitely not going on for the next few nights because
Okay.
just I have to get my voice back.
And another thing, since I used to work for a music shop, I got tons of connection everywhere. So if you need parts or if you need like service or some shit like this, I can probably hook you up with some good connections so you can get your shit working.
You definitely seem knowledgeable, and thanks for that.
So you don't go to some. I don't like to go somewhere where I don't know shit. I want to make sure it's straight before everything happens. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I send you in the right direction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
By the way, I used to work 3 years for Guitar Center to give you an idea.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
good.
Anyway, I don't want to monopolize the room. You know what I mean? And Thomas probably is gonna have to go.
Yeah, thanks again for doing this, Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas.
Yeah.
Frenchie, where are you broadcasting from?
I'm broadcasting from Tahiti.
Tahiti. Oh.
Jeez.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
And here it's 6:30 p.m.
What would that be? Bon Nocturne? Or
Sorry?
how do you say good night in French?
Bonne nuit.
Anyway.
I'm not even gonna try that, but I'll get it next time.
Like this.
All right.
Well, next. Okay. Well, Dane, you're doing Megan's show.
Yeah, I'll be on
I'm
at
stuck-
2 in the morning on Saturday night, Sunday morning, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
On Saturday morning, 3 a.m.
I'm gonna
Oh,
be.
you're after me then.
I'm the first person on.
I think I asked for friendship to everyone. So if there is something happening, just send me a link or whatever.
Yeah, we will all let you know. Yeah, the 48
Yeah, good to
hour
meet you, man.
fest. Yeah, if Frenchie, you should watch this 48 hour fest. We're gonna do it at the end of every month for at least a little while longer. Who knows? But
yeah, the world's fucked.
yeah, I know.
You should try getting on there, Nicholas.
I'm going on first because they named 48 Hour Fest 3, 48 Hour Fest 3, then came the last days of May. So they're going to have me get on right after the intro and start my set out with Then Came the Last Days of May.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so this will probably be the last one I play for a few months because I've been doing them. I did the first 3 in a row. So I probably won't do like the next 2 of them or whatever.
Yeah, I did the first one, but my
Yeah.
sound was shit. I couldn't figure out how to get. I had never used
You're doing
Facebook
better
Live.
now.
Yeah, no, I'll have it dialed in now.
Yeah. I was just lucky enough to have a really good phone. I mean,
That's
this
what I'm
thing,
gonna do next time. I'm gonna use my phone.
There you go.
Yeah, this isn't so bad when you talk. It's just I think the music was too loud for it.
Yeah, but I think I got a problem with connection and shit because every time I do live things with my sound cards and everything, the sound's gotta go like it goes like this. I don't know why. It's like
OBS helps.
It's like a flange effect. It's weird. This is why I'm
I
using
had
my
that too
phone
until I
sometimes.
started using OBS, and then that fixed it. I had it run like the auto configuration to stream from because I thought my laptop was like too outdated, but it seems to sound pretty good now. It'll cut out every now and again, which I think that's just
Eventually, I'll
internet
be-
connection.
That's part
Yeah, eventually I'll be getting some kind of a better camera and I'll use my laptop and I'll use OBS.
Yeah.
But this is extremely good for right now.
I got everything, and I think the easiest way is the phone. Trust me.
Yeah, I think so too. No,
Definitely
I
the easiest way for sure.
I agree with you. I mean, if you can just get the most top of the line phone that has a really good internal mic and a good video like I had, I mean, actually, my laptop is inferior to this. I have a really good laptop, and it's nowhere near this good.
The broadcasting I did on the first thing was on my Samsung A70, and it was perfect.
Yeah, I have a Samsung Galaxy S8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no trouble of do I'm too loud, do it's bling bling bling. It's like everything you press play and record, and there we go, it's going.
It's
here
just like
it's
a really nice tape recorder, you know?
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna get going too.
Okay. But I think Thomas looks like he's.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna let
Yeah,
him go.
I'm gonna go eat some tacos.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
We basically share the links for Megan's event over the weekend, the Facebook page, and media links, and we'll be doing this again next Thursday, same time, 9 to 12:30.
Yep.
Everyone wants to come.
Thank you, Tom.
And so I guess that's about it. About